One thing I think we should talk about before we wrap up too is like when I
Yeah.
mentioned we all committed sins, right? Okay, we talked about the sins that LPs committed. What are the sins VC committed? I think the biggest one, in addition to like fund size escalation, for fee grab and AUM, is this bringing down, like lowering the threshold for having each financing be an actual true checkpoint for an entrepreneur. And so, a lot of people just deployed capital and like as speculative real estate, and it's just stranded in these companies now. I'm sure you've seen this too. There's probably multiple companies with like over $50 million of cash with no product market fit. That's just wild,
Oh yeah.
you know?
No, no, no.
That's
It
wild.
is. But I'm seeing now. I've seen four this month where the Series Bs are saying, "Hey, preemptively, we fucked up, but give us our cash back, and we'll give you 1 million each. So you'll get 1 million secondary. Good luck on your way, but give us our money back."
I mean, that should happen more. I think a lot of traditional VCs are loath to do that for reputational reasons. I would just say from the founder's side, their cost of time right now is probably pretty great. So like we may start to see that. And then, what are the original sins that the founders, committed here is I think that like a lot of them a lot of them didn't have their own discipline about like creating the checkpoint and milestones for themselves. And
Mm.
they didn't get into a habit of like bringing certain investors along for the journey or keeping them updated. Like, we have a few entrepreneurs over the years who really want to get better at their updates and metrics and like really tune that every month. And we have some where they just don't think it's important and don't think it's important to bring us along for the ride in terms of the story. And then they don't realize it's really hard to socialize it with other people if we're not part of the story. So I think that is like a sin that will come home to roost for a lot of founders.